Mark Jenkins' debut, Bait, is a stunning movie, and if you're a film aficionado, you love these kind of quirky indie type movies, this is going to tick all your boxes. 16mm sound recorded after the fact, developed with strange substances to create a strange look. It can be rather stilted in its appearance. It's monochrome. It's one of these movies that you watch the trailer, you'll know whether you're going to go with the movie or whether you're not. Now, as much as the way it's produced and filmed and developed after the fact and put together is one thing, but as an experimental piece of film, it'd probably still have been interesting, but without the actual story, it would probably have been lesser. And the story here is what really ties the movie together. It really creates that emotional core that drives you head first into this tale of Martin, a fisherman without a boat. He lives in this small fishing quaint village in Cornwall. He's fallen out with his brother, who has started to do tours. He's had to sell his old family house, which is now being used for some London money people who come out there and spend the weekend, or using it to rent out rooms to make some extra cash. And he just feels this sort of gentrification of his village, and he just can't get a foothold. You get the idea of a community here who live in each other's pockets, who know each other, who understand what each person needs, and they're happy to go that extra mile for each other. And you just see Martin struggle with coming to terms with everything that's happened to him, the fact that he doesn't have the career, the fact that his choices his brother's made, that his son is now making, and he's constantly butting heads with these sort of posher, affluent people who have moved down here for a small period of time from the big city, who feel as if because they've splashed some cash, they instantly have a foothold that they can make their own within this community. And you really struggle along with Martin, and it's one of these characters where you're never quite sure where the story's going to evolve to, or the choices that he's going to make. You constantly feel that he could break at any moment, but it's the tenacity within that character that I really bought into. Now, there is lots of strange editing choices in here, and I don't mean overly abstract or out of the ordinary, just the way things are cut together, the way it minimalizes movements, it goes to sort of almost bullet points in a visual format style. You see two people going to have a fight later on. You see someone clench a fist, you see someone grab a throat, you see someone move out the way, and where it would be a free-flowing movement, you would see this, it was just boom, 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 end of that scene. It just, the way it layered up was beautifully put together and stunning. I found Bait to be one of those movies where I felt it was going to be kind of gimmicky and unsettling at the start. The characters drew me in, and I learned more about them through the filmmaking technique used on show here, which was exceptionally put together. Now, the movie does have stilted camera work, stilted performances, where things feel a little bit amateurish at moments, but I think that all plays into the charm of the movie and helps to build the aesthetic. It feels like an everyman kind of piece. You feel as if you're with Martin on his journey. I became comfortable with the way the cameras were set up and the blocking was done, where it be farther away or in the face of the actors, where you can see almost every blemish on their skin and the emotion just dripping from their performance. Bait was wonderful, really, really wonderful, and an unexpected treat. It was one of those movies that I threw on and instantly fell in love with it. I can't wait to go back to it. And it does have all those quirky indie elements, like I said, the 4:3 screen and the 16mm, the developing, the monochrome, the recorded after sound, but it all creates something very unique, very different, but it does have that emotionally resonant story to help drive it forward as well. I really, really do like this one. It's one of those movies that makes me want to reevaluate my top 20 movies of 2019, because I think Bait would definitely be on that list now. I can't wait to go back and check it out again. I think it is a stunning debut from someone that will be very excited to see their next movie. Something I'm going to shout about to the high heavens. I think you should check out. There is a BFI disc just been released of this. It came out the start of Monday, and I think it is wholeheartedly worth picking up if you are into your film kind of things. If you like things like Clerks or Slacker, back from the early 90s, it has that feeling and energy about it, but it has a more coherent and emotionally driven story that is easier to connect with. It really is a marvellous piece of filmmaking. Different, unique, and definitely worth checking into. The whole gentrification idea of it is pertinent now, and the way it just deals with people who have and people who have not is wonderful. I think this is a great movie. I think you should check it out. I'd love to know if you're going to check it out. At least check out the trailer. Let me know your thoughts in the comment box below, and I'll see you next time on Man v Film.